Hello everyone, welcome back to MixbusTV, like really welcome back. This is the official announcement. We got the channel back. For those who weren't aware of it, we got hacked. Let's talk about it. No usual check the info box introduction and all that. I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much to all of you, all the subscribers who for days went on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and reposted Give David the channel back, save MixbusTV and tagged Google and tagged YouTube. Thank you so much. Some of you even got their profile locked for a couple of days on social medias for how many times we're reposting. So again, thank you one more time. For those who are not aware, a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago at this time, on a Saturday night, my main email on Gmail was hacked, and connected to the email there was the YouTube channel. This is how YouTube channels work. They are linked to a specific email, and you get the email, you get the channel. Not just that, but if you have a Gmail account, pray that you never get hacked, because from that point on, nothing works. Nothing was working anymore for me. Not even my map. My Google map didn't know where I was. Like the closest gas station is 1 hour and 45 minutes. I live in Los Angeles. Your calendar doesn't work anymore if it's linked to it. Everything that is Google related stops working, and you don't realize it until something like this happens. So if you have a Gmail account, if you have a Google account, even if you don't have a 75,000 subscribers YouTube channel linked to it, secure it the best you can, because if you get hacked, nothing works after that. This hack was probably one of the many, and we're talking the numbers that I read, 250,000 accounts hacked in 6 months that are happening right now. They target YouTube channels, no matter how many subscribers really, because we've seen people with millions of subscribers, people with 100,000, people like me with not even 100,000, and people with like few subscribers. I personally don't understand how and why. For what I read, it seems like they monetize, they sell the channels, they scan the subscribers for money for the little time they have before YouTube is forced to close the channel and delete it. Many YouTubers lost their channels. Many YouTubers took months to get it back. So I feel I'm very lucky, because for me it was pretty much a couple of weeks where the first week the hackers didn't have access to my email nor the YouTube channel. That's why most people weren't aware of this, and some people didn't even notice, because fortunately for the first week they weren't able to enter my email nor my channel, but nor could I. So you can imagine the panic. The account was frozen by Google, and most likely is because this is pure luck, although I checked the emails and my accounts fairly often because I work so much. I caught the hack 58 minutes after it happened. I noticed my laptop was logged off, and it's not that it never happens, but it's very rare. Sometimes happens. So I just input my password back in, and it said your password was changed 58 minutes ago. At that point, I checked all my recovery emails, and I saw all the messages, your password was changed, verify this, verify that. Unfortunately, it was too late, because once the hackers went in, the first thing that they could do was to change my phone number, the recovery phone number, and the recovery email, which, if you ask me, shouldn't be possible. I'm gonna talk about the 2 steps verification later. But basically, this is what happened. As soon as they were in, they changed my recovery options. So it wasn't possible for me to verify anything, to verify my email, my phone, nothing. Now, I tried to input my password. I tried to recover the account that same night. And Google, whether for my attempt or for all the changes the hackers did, basically froze the account for a week. Every time I tried to get back in, it was saying my device wasn't recognized, which happened with all the devices. So it was strange, and said to try later. Later, talking with a Google expert a couple of hours after meant a week later. So the account was frozen for suspicious activity. That's why for a week, nobody could access. And I had, like I always have, a couple of videos scheduled just in case I'm behind with the content, I'm not able to make videos. So I always keep a couple of videos scheduled, and that's why people kept seeing videos, legit videos, being posted. And they didn't know. A lot of people didn't know the channel was hacked because the channel was intact. In the meantime, I gathered all the info that I could, and with my phone number change and my recovery password change, it seemed borderline impossible to get the channel back. That was scary. It was scary because it took me years to build the channel. And I never bought a view, I never bought a subscriber, so everything that you see is organic. When I opened the channel, I never thought YouTube could become a thing, even if it's a side gig for me. I didn't even know about the monetization process when I first opened the channel. I had it for like a year or something. But then it grew, and all the feedback that people gave me, all the love, and working with companies and all that, it became something. And when you build something, it doesn't matter if it makes you $1 or 10. It's not about money. I said it in another video. It's about you put so much effort in that, and to see it gone for no reason, literally stolen from you. And Google and YouTube at that moment weren't really helping me. They were saying, this is the recovery process. You can't verify your email, you can't verify your phone. We're not gonna give you the channel back. And that's when I got a little bit nervous because, dude, I'm not the grandma who forgot her password. There's someone actively trying to fuck me over. I got hacked. Why the only recovery option is forgot password? And why there's not I got hacked? Especially for creators. You know, we generate money for YouTube and Google. We generate a lot more money than we make, like a lot more. So why there's not a better treatment? That's what I was thinking at the time. Why there's not a red line or a phone line where we can call or something? I understand the numbers, if there are so many hacks, are impressive, but you are a multi-billion-dollar company. This should be a priority, you know, to get back something like this. And I don't know how much influence all my subscribers going online and making noise did, but if you ask me, it helped a lot. So thank you again. Anyway, going on with the story. At the end of the week in which Google froze the account, so it was a Sunday morning of the next week, they reopened the recovery process. So when I input my password that was changed, it was telling me to input my last known password. That step never happened for the previous week. I input the last known password and was telling me verify the recovery email. And I could read the first letters of the hacker's email, which was mine. So I click on try another method, and there was the hacker's phone number. I could read the last two numbers, try another method, and it was saying input an email where we can contact you. And once you input the email, there was a space where to write additional information. And there is where I tried to explain, like, dude, they hacked my Gmail and my YouTube channel is linked to it. They have everything. They changed my password, email, phone. I can't verify that. But you have 500 plus videos with my face on the channel. And to become a YouTube partner, you have to send in copies of your passport, an ID anyway, bank information to connect with AdSense account, and a whole bunch of other things. So it's a lot to become a YouTube partner. It's a long process, and you have to verify yourself thoroughly, not just with a recovery email and a phone that can be lost or hacked. So I was like, how is this possible? Like, why you're not doing this? Like, why you're not giving me my channel back? Unfortunately, I cannot tell you details on how I got it back. The reason is because there are other people involved who helped me, who need to remain anonymous. But something strange happened. I can tell you this. The first ticket that I opened with YouTube support got closed. I cannot go into detail, but this is very, very strange, okay? It's a very strange thing. They closed my ticket despite the fact that they knew that my YouTube channel was connected to the hacked email. So to explain better, I was trying to get it back from two different directions. Either Google giving me back my email and the Google account, or YouTube giving me back the channel. With Google, it was a no-go. There was no way, they didn't care. That was the recovery process. If you cannot fulfill that, you're not gonna get your account back, which is pretty dumb if you ask me, and pretty dangerous, especially if there are so many hacks out there. There should be a different method. Now, on the two-steps verification, that Sunday morning when the recovery process reopened and I was trying to verify myself, something even more scary happened because of the two-step verification. Because they changed my recovery email and my phone, the hackers were able to verify themselves and activate the two-step verification. So basically Google verified my hackers that day, and I got the notification on my old recovery email. That's the crazy part. So they knew that that was the recovery email saying, well, we saw you can access your account, so you're good. I was like, no, that's not me. Like I explained to you 1,000 times, but that's where the strange thing comes into play. My first ticket got closed. So yes, they knew, but they closed it. And the only reason I know it's because through other people, friends, I was able to get in touch with YouTube. And someone at YouTube told me, apologies, I don't know what happened, but your ticket got closed. Some people, a lot of people actually commented on the fact that, oh, this is an inside job. This is related to Billie Eilish video, which I absolutely don't think, because I'm not that important. And it would be pretty funny if that was the case, because they just make me more important with this, but I really don't think so. But, you know, that was pretty strange. And then there are some other people around me that when I got the channel back, their first reaction to it wasn't really the one anybody would expect. Not the kind you would expect from friends or not even from acquaintances. But all my subscribers were absolutely amazing, so supportive. Thank you so much. I still believe that you guys played a big role on getting MixbusTV back. As for other people that could have done something, could have done a lot actually, they didn't at all. So that's another, it's not strange, this is the industry. I'm not surprised, let's put it this way. I'm sorry I can't really go into details on how I got it back. I hope you understand there's other people involved that I cannot put in the video, or I cannot say more than I'm saying. We got the channel back, and that's the important part. So this video is mostly to tell you guys, thank you so much, and secure your accounts. Now, the two steps verification, it's worth having right now. One of the reasons because I didn't have it on that account is because when it first came out, I had a friend in the industry, in the IT industry, that was telling me that it wasn't really secure yet because the mobile app had holes. So if you didn't have the two steps, you had more chances not to be hacked because they could get in from the mobile app instead of like the browser, instead of like the usual way. That changed later on, and the two steps is now more than secure. You should have it. But I also talked with other people, and that's not even all of it. There's one application that is called Google Authenticator, if you didn't know. Download it, get it, lock all your accounts so you have every time a different code that pops up on your phone if someone's trying to log in. So that is in addition to the two steps. Is an extra steps and an extra layer of security. You should have it. And if you want to go overboard, there's an actual key, like a physical key, like an iLock, that you can have to access your accounts, which for people like me, it doesn't sound like a bad idea at this point. Anyway, the hackers didn't do damage to the channel, fortunately. They just uploaded an old video and then let my scheduled video go, so people really wasn't even aware of it. But now we are in the process of securing other things and investigating. They had an email there, they had a phone number, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, I don't want to make this too long. Once again, thank you all for all the support, all the love, all the posts, reposts, all the buzz on all social media. Thank you so much. We got the channel back together, like I said in the other video. Otherwise, I don't think I would have been able to do it myself. I'm pretty sure all the buzz created made a difference. We are back officially. Everything is okay. Everything is legit. I'm here. I'm not a clone. So thank you again, guys. And when you go through something like this, you come out stronger if you make it. In this case, we made it. So the channel is gonna be bigger, better, and stronger. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time.